James retired at 50 with millions saved. By 60, he was broke and back to work. He didn't lose it to a scam. Or a bad investment. Or a market crash. He lost it being a good father. James did what everyone dreams of. He retired at 50. 30 years as a civil engineer. Lived on less than half his income. Invested the rest. No fancy cars. No McMansion. Drove a 10-year-old Camry. By 2015, he had millions saved. House paid off. Kids through college. He ran the numbers. He could live comfortably on his savings forever. So he walked away. While his friends were still trapped at their desks, James was free. He traveled. Read 100 books a year. Played golf. For 2 years, it was perfect. Then his daughter Emily called. She was 28. Smart. Ambitious. "Dad, my boss is starting a company. He wants me as partner. I just need money for buy-in equity. This is my chance." James hesitated. His wife Lisa said, "She's worked so hard. This is her future. We can help her." James told himself, "I retired at 50. I can help my daughter succeed too." He wrote the check. A year later, his son Michael called. Age 31. First baby on the way. "Dad, we found a house. Perfect neighborhood. We just need help with the down payment." James had already helped Emily. If he didn't help Michael, it wouldn't be fair. Lisa said, "It's family. That's what the money is for." He wrote another check. James told himself it was fine. He was still ahead of where he started. And he was helping his kids build their lives. Then 2020 hit. The market crashed. Emily's startup shut down. She'd lost everything. She called, crying. "I need to move home. I have nothing." Michael called a week later. "I got furloughed. We can't make the mortgage." James and Lisa said yes. Emily moved back into their guest room. Age 30. They sent Michael money every month to keep his house. The market recovered. But James's spending didn't go back down. Emily got a job, but couldn't afford to move out. Michael got back to work, but still needed help. Temporary became permanent. Every month, money flowed out. Their lifestyle. Emily's expenses. Michael's mortgage. James watched his savings shrink. But every time he thought about cutting his kids off, he couldn't do it. "What's the point of having money if I can't help my children?" In 2023, James finally saw a financial advisor. Age 58. The advisor ran the numbers. "James, at this rate, you'll run out of money by 68. Maybe 70 if you're lucky." James felt his stomach drop. "You need to go back to work. Or your kids need to be financially independent. Now." James went home. Told Lisa. They had the hardest conversations of their lives. Told Emily, "You need to move out. We can't support you anymore." Told Michael, "We can't send you money anymore." Both kids were hurt. Angry. "You have millions. How can you say you can't help us?" But James knew the truth. He didn't have millions anymore. And what was left wouldn't last if he kept going. August 2023. James went back to work. Age 59. The thing he'd escaped at 50. James is 59 now. He'll work until at least 65. Maybe longer. Emily moved out. Barely speaks to him. Michael refinanced. Their relationship is strained. James told me, "I retired at 50. Everyone said I was the model. But the second I stopped working, I became the family bank. My kids saw my savings and thought I could solve any problem. And I thought, what's the point of all this money if I can't help them? But there's a difference between helping and enabling. I didn't help them build independence. I made them dependent on me. And in the process, I destroyed the retirement I spent 30 years building. This is Fortune's verdict. Drop a comment, where's the line between helping and enabling? Subscribe for stories that could save your retirement.